Hey everyone, Trina here. Today we're going to be working in our sketchbook, and I'm just going to start with some oil pastel transfers, and we're going to kind of see what we get. I've never done this before, so this will be an adventure. So I'm going to draw some lines, these landscapey lines. I'm going to keep it pretty simple because I don't want it to get too complicated. But I want there to be texture and energy. This is kind of an experiment. I've never done this before, so we're gonna learn together. Let's see if the light marks transfer. Do some thin marks as well. And this is just a Pentel pan pastel. Here I've added in some black, and we're gonna spread this out and see if we can transfer. You're gonna want a very thin layer on your plate, not too heavy. The paint I'm using is very thick, so I take a minute for me to spread it out. We're gonna take this and we're gonna transfer it. See what happens. Just using a light touch here, not really pressing down. I'm not gonna use my Baron for this. Okay. Voila. We have it. And I might be able to use this again for another piece, so we're gonna save that. Okay, so what I wanna do next is I'm gonna take some deli paper and just pick up some of this extra. Oh, it's not coming off. I'm gonna use a bit of masking tape here to see if I can get some of this excess ink off. I don't want all of this color in there. Oh, it's sliding around. It's kind of working. Get some of it off. It's not that big of a deal if it's all on there. I just kind of want some of this all off. Okay. Now we're going to add some matte medium into that. Not too much, doesn't take a lot. I'm using the matte medium because I want it to be clear. And I don't want that to show through. I'll just put a light layer of this on there. And then we're going to, let's get a page out here. I'm going to transfer it into our sketchbook. So, okay, we've let this sit for about 15 minutes. Let's see what we get. Well, it transferred. It's way dark, but that's okay. That's all right, we got this to work with. So I'm not terribly happy with all the black there, so I'm gonna print a jelly print of just this titanium white. Let's see if we can't tone that down just a little bit. It's a lot of blackness there in this top part. I don't like. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I just gotta be careful not to touch it. Okay, let's press this down. Let's see if we can't take some of that out. There we go. That looks better. I can work with that. Just had a thought that it might be kind of cool. I'll scratch back into this before I dry it with a hairdryer. always use an opportunity to make marks. You can never have too many marks. Okay, now I'm gonna try it. So I'm gonna come in with this brownie orange watercolor and use the stencil. I'm gonna come in with this light blue here. Sort of add some of that in here. I don't know, guys, this might be a fail. I don't know. I can't decide if I like it or not. Yeah, I'm not liking it. Let's finish it though. Let's try some more of that dark color, that orangey color. Maybe mix a little bit of this orangey color. Let's sort of bring this down here. See what happens. I don't know. Try a little scraping. Oh, that's nice. I really need this to be lighter. Let's think about this for a minute. Okay, so we're gonna try some white gesso up there at the top. I'm just not liking what's going on. And this could be oh, there we go. I just don't like it being that blue. So we're gonna make it not blue. Get out some of that blue in there. And I feel like there needs to be some down here. Concerned about covering up that other color. I just don't like that. I didn't like what was going on up there. And this is good because then we can actually go over it again with a different color if we want, or we could leave it just white. So I'm gonna let that dry. Okay, so that's dry. It's better. It's not great, but let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go back in with this Inktense bark color. I'm just going to draw over some of these lines. Ooh, it's looking a little reddish. I like it. I like that. Inktense are my favorite multimedia tool. Okay. And then I think I want to go back in with some of the Caran d'Ache. Add a bit of line work. This is the Lyra. I'm going to add some really bold. Get that a little wet, bold marks. Some of these areas need some life. Maybe some more. Be some of this burnt. What is that? That is the English red. That's a nice color. Maybe let's scratch back in. I need to clean off my palette knife. Oh, that's fun. I like that. A little bit of that over the top. It's a little messy, but I don't hate it, But I think I'm gonna stop right there, because I don't know. Well, let me think about it. We're gonna try just a little bit more stenciling with this color blue. Move this up here so you can see what I'm doing. And this is from the Starbucks cup ring. See how many uses we can get out of this. I don't think it's gonna last much longer. I feel like it's running its course. And I thought this might be good to kind of mimic this line here. Oh, I don't hate that. But now I kind of want more lines in there or something. Let me think. Let's try just a bit more of that blue color. Yeah, I don't know if that's working. I don't think it's working for me. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with the ink black ink tints. And maybe just make some marks to kind of travel through. And then I think I'm gonna be done. Okay, so final thoughts. I don't like that technique at all. But it was a good exercise to see what worked and what didn't. And I won't be using that again. I do like some of the marks that happen. I think the flow of the piece is nice. Adding in the gesso there was a good idea. But, and that's a good way to learn and save a piece that you thought was just a fail, because I didn't think it was going to work out. But yeah, that's today's experiment. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.